Let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this defense is giving up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to punch it in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Complete in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Breaks into the open field. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
That's a good looking run there. And if you're going to be RB1 for Wisconsin, you're going to be pretty talented. Because you think of the guys they've had in this backfield in recent years, the Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dane, Monty Ball, how about Jonathan Taylor that's getting it done now on Sundays? This guy's got power, he's got speed, he's got shiftiness, he's got all the tools you need to be successful to play on Sunday.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Good completion on the out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Motion from the wideout. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll give it to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Just hammer it with this running back again. Way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. So here comes the Michigan offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There we go! And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here.
Time running out, and he goes Listen, Carlin went on into the backfield to pick up the sack.
Yeah, jumping around on quarterbacks in the backfield. Really good job getting upfield, playing aggressive, playing like their hair's on fire. Wisconsin linebackers do it year after year.
He's brought down a lot of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Got it. Behind the line. It's Moore. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it's crazy how this defense has been so good in this area of the field, right? They've given up plays and they've given up yards, but they've made them kick field goals. And great job getting the sack, trying to do it again.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for a ball. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by a field goal over Oregon State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A run for the quarterback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Dupree. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed on the outside. It's Ballard. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, making strides.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Fires to the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now
defense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Getting out to the supersonic guy. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. The option look. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. Bounced off his feet. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo. On third and short, just trying to get him up for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's first and 10 from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is hard. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game. That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. I'm coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds after picking up a couple at second and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down defense.
And an explosive play. Has it on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Wolverines will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover.
And the offense
goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel in the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Hold the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mason. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Badger! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the
Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive lineman have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down will open up the final period. Here comes the option.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback justified and missed it. Incomplete. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bump. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Knocked off his feet. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's McCulley. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Ready to fire from the pistol. Running behind that left side. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Snags it. Going to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They want to run it left here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Edwards. Got his man in the middle. Great move, now he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running into the right. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was